Hey guys, what's going on? True Strength here, and today I'm going to be talking about the Mercenary mode. In case you guys haven't heard about it, pretty much, let's say a Horde tune can now queue and play with the Alliance, and vice versa. You know, the Alliance can queue and play with the Horde against their own faction. But anyways, I was wanting to touch base here of why I don't like this. Now, don't get me wrong. First thing, I really do enjoy the fact that the queues are a lot quicker. Even on my Alliance tune, I can log in and get a queue in under a minute easy. I really enjoy being able to do that. You know, it's nice to be able to log on, queue up for what you want, and do it real quick, and not have to wait 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes in a queue time. But I just we'll get started with the faction. It pretty much makes factions meaningless. I mean, what's the purpose of being Horde? What's the purpose of being Alliance anymore? Pretty much play with one another in BGs. I don't like that at all. I guess I kind of stuck back in the old days when, well, if you guys remember, like you couldn't have a Horde tune on a server that you had all started Alliance tunes on. You either had Horde or you had Alliance, and I love that because it brought feeling to the faction. I guess you know, whatever faction you dedicated to, let's say Alliance for instance. I mean, there was kind of like that rivalry, like, you know, it was an actual battle between the Horde and the Alliance, and I just don't have that feeling anymore. Just uh, there's nothing to the factions anymore. Might as well just turn us all into one faction and have us pit off against each other. uh, I don't know. I just don't like it. I like having that rivalry. I like being able to say that, you know, hey, I play Alliance, or hey, I play Horde. But you know, that's just me. I just wanted to just get that out there. But anyway, I don't know how you guys feel about it. I'm sure that some of you guys feel the same. I'm sure some of you guys really don't mind. Secondly, is the trolling. I got in a BG earlier, uh, and we had 6 people leave in a row. You know, and all you seen in chat was peace out, good luck, and then all of a sudden, like 6 people leave. Uh, I know that a couple of those guys were mercenaries. I didn't check them all, of course, but a couple of those guys were mercenaries, and it just leads to a lot of trolling. I know that you could do it as, like, if you were all Alliance, that could still happen, but I just feel like it's going to happen even more now because, you know, opposing faction coming in and just wanting to, I guess, be a douchebag, I suppose. But yeah, I mean, that was just my. I think it was only like my second or third BG that I'd done since they started the whole mercenary thing, and I just hated it. Just the trolling that is going to come from this is going to be unbelievable. But I don't know if Blizzard can do anything about that. But get ready, guys, because it's going to be a big issue. Just wait and see. And one of the big things, I guess, what people are wanting this for was, of course, the queue times. Queue times were extremely long. Not gonna understand. Well, I wouldn't say it extremely long. 5, 6 minutes wasn't too bad. Granted, it was a little bit more time than what you'd want to wait to do what you wanted to do, but nonetheless, you know, it is a somewhat of a long queue time. And doing this, it did lower the queue times. I'll agree with you, it did, and it's kind of fun just for that reason. But one of the ideas that I had was racials, for instance. Uh, Racials are a great way for Blizzard to make money. I'm going to go out on a limb and say this. Ever so often, they'll buff Alliance racials, so all the Horde guys will switch over to Alliance. Then, you know, a couple patches, maybe even an expansion later, they'll make the other factions uh, racials really strong. That way, everybody will switch over to them because racials do play a decent role in high rated PvP. If you're really, really into Arena, you'll know. But nonetheless, this is a great way for Blizzard to make money. But at the same time, I believe that if you'd done away with the racials, you would begin to see some balance between the Horde and the Alliance. I would suppose, like, there wouldn't be anything to say, oh, you know, I'm gonna play Alliance. You know, there's no problem there because, you know, you can play Alliance. You ain't got to worry about having the perfect racial to be able to play the game. And that's one of the situations right now. If your PvP experience can slack somewhat if you don't play a certain class. Oh, well, let me take it back. A certain race. And I know a lot of people will probably rage about that and say, "Oh, if you do away with racials, it'll ruin certain races." I won't feel like there's some specific thing going on with my race. Well, in my point of view, I mean, all the races are different. I mean, you play a troll. I mean, you got this big, crazy looking troll. If you go orc, you have a short, stocky, brutal, axe wielding, crazy maniac. But I hope you guys kind of understand what I'm saying there. It's just the race you choose yourself is its own entity. I mean, that's the whole point of it. I just believe that racials are kind of, at this point, bad for the game. And I believe that Blizzard's way of putting a band-aid on it with mercenary mode is a bad thing. I don't like it. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to get that out there, let you guys know what I thought. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and thank you guys for watching. Peace.